You're exhausted, but somehow you still feel like you haven't done enough. You cross one thing off the list and you add 5 more. You say you want rest, but rest never makes the calendar. If you've ever wondered why you just can't stop grinding, even when your soul is screaming for rest, this video right here, this one is for you. Because here's the truth. You're not broken. You're not lazy. You're not even bad at boundaries. You just picked up these 4 habits that helped you survive. Habits that made you feel safe and seen and needed. But now they're keeping you stuck. So let's talk about the 4 most common hustle habits that keep high capacity women on a burnout treadmill. And more importantly, let's talk about how to unlearn them. Let's start with something so many of us carry. Savior syndrome. You're always the helper, the fixer, the strong one. Even when you're tired, you're still the first one who jumps up to carry all of other people's stuff. Early on, you got it in your head that being needed made you valuable. And while that helped you survive in the past, it's now draining you dry. Here's how to switch the script. Before you say yes, ask, is this mine to carry? Because you're not abandoning anyone by choosing yourself. And I know that's what you're thinking. Next, overscheduling. You color code the calendar, you time block every second. Even your free time feels like work. It's because somewhere along the way you were taught your value is how much you can get done. But here's the shift. Leave space on purpose. Start scheduling white space, not just the tasks that you need to get done, because you're not behind and you are allowed to breathe. Then next, rest guilt. You sit down and your chest gets tight. You should be doing something else, right? Something productive. That tension isn't laziness, it's inherited, passed down from generations who couldn't rest. You're breaking a cycle they didn't have a chance to. So here's a different way to think about it. Stop doing what nobody asked you to do. Stop it. Okay, wait, I just want to pause for a second. If you're ready to actually take action and figure this out, then you want to take my soft life assessment. It's just 2 minutes, 9 questions that are going to help you figure out what exactly is in the way, like what's blocking your soft life. Head to the link in the description, take the assessment, get your results, and then let's have a conversation so you can finally get to being a rested queen. And then this one right here, multitasking. You're responding to emails while you're listening to podcasts, folding laundry, and thinking about what you need to make for dinner. You've been in go mode so long that being fully present in today, right now, this moment, it feels unfamiliar. Multitasking doesn't make you powerful, it makes you scattered. The switch? Try monotasking. One thing at a time, one focus, one breath. And it's not laziness, it's clarity, and it's revolutionary. You didn't choose these 4 habits out of weakness. You chose them out of necessity. You did what you had to do. I get it. I did it too. But now you're safe enough to choose differently. Overscheduling, overhelping, over shaming yourself for resting and being always on, that stuff is trash. This is survival mode, and you don't have to live with it anymore. When you release these habits, even one at a time, something shifts. Your nervous system starts to exhale, and you remember who you were before the grind took over. That is where freedom begins. These habits aren't who you are. They're just the old script, and you can rewrite it. And a new story, it starts with softness. If that made your shoulders drop and relax even a little bit, then you'll want to watch this next video. Hustle isn't who you are, it's what you were taught to be. This is the mindset shift that so many of us need to finally release the guilt and start reclaiming our joy. I'll see you in the next video.